So now I know there's recently, it's an event that happened, where we're both involved in it, or victims again, as they would say in that situation, where a lot of people just people probably been reaching out trying to figure out what's going on and everything like that. And I kind of want to touch a little bit, obviously, as much as you can and speak on it, and then from there. But like for the people who do not know, recently I think what was that, January 9th? 8th, the morning of the 9th. We were at after spot, just hanging out there, and unfortunately there was a shooting. I guess they would count it as a mass shooting because
it's more than four people.
Four people got shot, and again, unfortunately, both of us were both hit, right? So I got hit in the leg, the thigh, upper thigh. Went through it, and then I got fragments on my right thigh, and then from your side, and
I got hit in my abdomen. I got hit in my abdomen, and the bullet's still in me. So and it's gonna be in me for the foreseeable future. Yeah. So unless it finds its way out, man, I'm gonna have trouble going through TSA. So.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Guliato Bang or Boyle. You're now tuned to Edition Podcast, man. And today we got a very, very special episode. Got a very special guest in the building. We'll introduce him in a little second here, but we got a lot of things to discuss today. We're going to learn a lot about the nightlife, DJing. If you want to become a DJ, how to do this. We got one of the hottest DJs in Minnesota. Matter of fact, scratch that. Rick, the hottest DJ in Minnesota. I don't know what criteria goes into it, but I tell you like this. How I know is when you're playing music back to back, and I like every song and it's vibing. Yo, you my guy. You're the first one that I was just like, yo, he's playing all the hits. You don't got to go to him and be like, hey, here's $50. Can you play that? So I appreciate you for doing your thing, and thank you for coming out here, man.
For sure.
Got a lot of things to touch on today.
Long time coming, man.
Yeah, appreciate you. So how I usually like to get things started is I like to let people know a little bit about your background. Where you're from.
You ain't gonna introduce me. Rick,
time out. Do you want me to introduce you? Or you wanna give him that little little spice to it?
All right.
Who we got in the building with me today? Who we got today?
Look. It's DJ Kru in the building, man. It's DJ Kru in the building, man. So appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I'm finally here. I'm telling you, your energy, you could have did that. You could have did that a lot better. Can I cuss on here?
Yeah, you can cuss on there, man.
You could have did that shit a lot better.
Okay. My fault.
You could bring me in.
Okay. You want to do that? Today, man, we got DJ Kru in the building, man. You got an event going on. You got anything that you want? You got a wedding, huh? You got a quinceañera. What else? What events else?
Man. Anything under the sun.
Anything that you need music, man, hit up my guy DJ Kru. If music
involved, I could do it.
Yeah, so let's get it.
Yeah, man, let's get it.
I want you to tell the people a little bit about your background, where you from, where you grow up at, because people don't know.
Yeah, for sure. So, man, I'm from New York. So, yeah.
Y'all heard how he said that? That's a real New York. I'm from New York.
Look. So, yeah, man, I'm from New York, man. West 35th Surf, Coney Island, Brooklyn. But yeah, I got ties here. So I got ties in Minneapolis. Spent quite some time here. Yeah. My mother lives here.
Shout out to his mom, man.
So yeah, man. So like I said, I mean, little people know that about me. Like they don't know that I got too many ties here and things like that, because I be in and out. I don't really spend too much time. I'll be here for some time and then I'd leave. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I'll be here. I'm here in the city. I spent a lot of my youth here. College, that whole deal. So yeah, man, that's just it really when it comes to that, to the upbringing. I guess I should mention I'm Liberian.
Yeah, I was about to say I need to hear the LIB.
Had to. So I'm Liberian, Nigerian. But I do it for my LIB people. So that's the side I grew up on. That's the side I know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So although I'm, I got my Yoruba background, I don't speak it. Okay. I don't know it, but I love my people. So but I'm a Kru man. That's where the name Kru came from. So
Okay.
yeah. So there's oh, they're gonna kill me if I get it wrong, but
Ooh.
it's 16 tribes. And it's 16 Liberian tribes. The Kru is one of them.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's where the name kind of derived from.
That's you know what's crazy? Out of everyone that I've interviewed so far, like the most tribal or like the most people, they're all Liberian so far, bro. That's crazy.
Hey man, yeah man,
that's awesome.
I just had to do it.
Yeah.
You know, I had to do it for my people somehow. I had to like represent, because even when I was coming with the name, like sitting down, it was like, you know, how can I like when I was coming up with my name, it was just kind of like, you know, what name could I have that's true to me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? True to me, my background, kind of all that stuff like that. And definitely, like I said, I put Liberia on the forefront when I'm doing anything. So, and especially trying to do it at a high level.
Yeah.
So, you know, like
That's
I said, when you think of it,
man.
you know what I'm saying? When you know, some of my Liberian people, they know, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, people, like, it's spelled KRU.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but people, when they hear it, you know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, so they don't really know, like, you know what I'm saying? Until, and I'll be like, hold on. Like, you know, especially when I know I'm talking to a Liberian, I'll be like, so you ain't put two and two together? Like, oh. Oh, you Kru? Like, yeah. Then,
dang,
you know, it's like love off rip. So
that's dope, man. Because I never knew. I just like, everyone always has like Audition podcast. You know, if you were to ask me like what is for, some people think it's a plus sign.
Right.
And I get it now. Like, you know, you got to ask the person what the significance in their name means.
What is addition? What's the addition?
Addition. So I always in life, you know, I learned like how I was raised is each generation is supposed to add on to each other.
Okay.
You know, so we're supposed to, as this generation, we're supposed to, whatever our past generation did, we're supposed to add on to it so that the next people that come in, their life is easier, and then they get just going on to new adventures, and we just got to keep going and going. But the looks of it, some of the things are going backwards in our community.
Man, look, it's everything crazy right now, man.
Yeah,
everything
so
crazy, man.
That's why I created that. So tell us so how to get started. Actually, let me go back to New York.
Go ahead.
Me personally, not to hate on your city, town.
Go ahead.
New York scares me, man.
For what?
When I went there for work, they knew I was a visitor because I was just walking. I would think I was in Manhattan, and there's like trash and stuff. And the guy comes up next to me. He's like, "There's trash everywhere, like on the side of the road." He's like, "You're not from here, are you?" I was like, "How do you know? Am I not wearing a Bronx shirt or something?"
You're probably looking up. You look like a tourist. It's easy to spot.
And he's like, every time you walk by the garbage, why don't you speed up? I was like, why? He's like, because sometimes there might be rats in them, you know, trying to get, you know, Ninja Turtles and all them guys might be trying to take pizza slices out the thing. So,
I remember, like I said, it was a while since I went back. I went back back in 2012 when I moved back there. So my pops was telling me, hey, when you get here, like, make sure, like, you know, you get to where you got to get to.
Yep.
Make sure you booking it. You're not stopping. Don't look like a tourist.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what you mean? Don't look like a tourist? Like, don't do that. I'm head in the clouds. I want to look around, take pictures of everything, talk to everybody. Like you from here, so move like you from here.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. So even when I still remember when I touched down, because he ended up they live across the bridge. They live in Jersey. So he's like, yeah. So, you know, I touched down. I'm like, hey, Pop, I'm in LaGuardia. He's like, all right. I'm like, what you mean, all right? It's like, all right. I'm like, it's like, get here. Yeah. And I'm like, what you mean, get here? He's like, take the bus,
train.
take the train,
all
get
that.
here. Yeah. Where I got two big ass suitcases with me, and I'm just like, yo, like, you know, I don't know where I'm going. Figure it out.
Wow.
Yeah, sir. That's how I had it. Yeah.
Our parents are crazy because I remember my dad, they used to be printing out the I forgot what it was, but to get somewhere, they used to print out the little maps, man. And they're tough. So when they say that, they're just like, figure it out, because they had to figure it out.
How old are you?
Me? I'm 28.
You're 28. So you probably okay. Well, you would probably know about the times where we had to write down the address on a piece of paper. You come from the era of house phones.
Yep.
And so you know a little bit. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yo, house phones.
We don't got.
I haven't seen a house phone. Oh my god.
They don't exist no more.
That's crazy how they just phased out. And you
gone.
don't throw them away. They
It's
usually
gone.
they just disappear.
It's gone. Only time I even see a landline phone is when I'm in an office or a cubicle or
Yeah.
I go somewhere like that. But yeah, house phone. Bro, my little niece, she got her first phone. I think she was like 11. So I'm like, bro, like I didn't see my first phone until I was like 16. I had to buy that shit myself.
Yeah. The
You know
ones
what I
with the little, hey, call me after 9 o'clock
Oh
or
my
whatever
God,
it was.
bro.
Call you after 9.
If you don't know, and I'm not endorsing them, but track phone. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, don't call me after 9
Nah.
and only call me on the weekends.
Yep, the
Other
weekend.
than that, we not talking.
not
I don't got
talking,
enough
man.
points. I ain't got enough minutes. I don't got none of that. So
Damn.
yeah, man. And then the house phones, the whole you talking to your little shorty or whatever, and then
Somebody can pick it up.
Get off the phone. Get off the phone. At that time, what you doing? What you doing?
How about the internet when the
Oh my
phone
God,
goes
the
off? When
the
you gotta put it in, and everybody's
Yeah,
like, in the
but-
African household, if the phone is not ringing every 30
Bruh,
minutes or so,
That's what I said. Like
They know
during
something
during
wrong.
the day, get on the internet if you want to. You disrupting the flow of everything because
Yep.
cause that dial up will you can't even get no phone calls. You couldn't get nothing.
I used to get beat up because of that, because I used to be on
Really?
it all the time.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
like they're like, yo, why isn't our phone ringing from Africa? Like, and I'm trying to load a game, and you know how long it takes to load a game. Yeah, so.
Yep.
But that's
man.
that's
good,
crazy.
Good days, man.
Good days. So
good days.
I want to go into a little bit, what your
Yeah.
profession that you're doing.
For
right?
sure.
Basically, DJing. I always wanted to be a DJ, but I don't know what it takes to become a DJ. I love when you're in the club, the DJ's like, yeah, I see you over there. I always wanted to yell and do all that kind of stuff.
First of all, crazy thing is about it. You got the perfect personality for it. So I say that off rip. Like,
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Guliato Banger Boy. Like I told you guys, I'm bringing a special segment to Edition Podcast, and we're going to be highlighting a lot of Black and minority businesses. And this week's episode of Edition Podcast is brought to you by Afro Grind. Shout out to my guy, Omar. This is my first promo code that we're using. Use promo code ADD to get 10% off and free shipping. We got coffee from Kenya, Tanzania, Ethiopia. He also got grinders and everything, man. So just use code ADD to get your 10% off and free standard shipping, baby. Holla at your boy.
even when I first I've been watching you and stuff like that, I'm like, ain't no way he really like that. Like he's just like he amp it for the podcast. Then I met you, I'm like, okay, he's really like that. He's really like that.
Yeah.
But man, with the DJ, so my pop's been doing it for 30 years.
Oh, okay.
So I've always been exposed to it. I've always had the love for the music and things like that. And I would say when it comes to my hair messed up, so that's why I got this beanie on.
Yeah,
But I've been rough. I've been struggling, but we're gonna get to that.
Yeah,
we're
gonna get to that. Yeah.
But yeah, man, now it's really you gotta have that love for it. You gotta really have the love for the music and really understand it. There's different reasons why people get into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not knocking anybody's hustle, whatever reasons, but I think people could tell.
Yeah.
I think people could tell
started
what the
noticing.
motive is. So that's gonna go into the skill level. You know what I mean? So for me, it's just really studying music, really understanding it, understanding the trends, understanding crowd control, things like that.
Yeah.
I really study this.
deep.
Yeah, I study it. So it's just I'm not the most skillful, when it comes to the techniques and things like that. Although I practice and I do my thing. Yeah, you never tell, right? But now if you wanted it, I would say the main thing would be is to really understand your why. You know what I'm saying? If you know your why, then you understand how much work to put into it. You know how you know why you're doing it. You know where you want to take it. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't understand your why, then what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like that. So I just love this thing, man. I just love this thing, man. So
That's awesome. There's something that you touched on that I always be wondering, because me personally, I'll play probably 10, 15 songs over and over. Every time you see me, it's those exact same songs playing over and over. As a DJ, you gotta know so many music.
Human
How
Spotify,
the
bro.
heck do you do that? That's insane.
I'm telling you, bro. It's for me, it's traveling, making sure you getting out of the four walls that you grew up in.
Yeah.
Because music, you gonna I ain't trying to give a whole lesson, but like you got like regions and shit like that. So you got your West Coast, your Midwest, your East Coast music, your Southern music, and even in the South, each state got their own flavor. So you got New Orleans bounce from New Orleans. You got Florida music. I don't know what they call it.
I know they got
ATL, ATL, they got their own style, and that's where I'm residing now. So it's just like really understanding where you at and understanding the kind of music that is there, and then kind of just you all encompassing. It's kind of making kind of bringing it all together. Making that pot. So it's just like, okay, when you come and you doing it, I don't know what I'm gonna play. Everything's off top. I don't have like a playlist.
Wow, that's crazy.
I don't have nothing.
That's dope.
It's really all on feeling. The more you do it, the better you get at it. So you know what I'm saying? So kind of like, okay, like this song blends well into this. But the thing is, that like what I see a lot of other cats do, they rely on that too much. So the thing is, like, the crowd ain't stupid. You know what I mean? So the crowd's gonna know, like, man, son play the same thing every time. Every time. Yo, he play the same thing every time. I know what's coming up next. You never want to be predictable. You know what I mean? So it's just like that's why I said that's why for me, like I said, for me it's important. I don't use any like playlists or anything like that. It'll probably make it more seamless for me, but for me it's just like I said, I really know music. I take it back from my childhood. I kind of have I have an idea of what I want to do. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take them to the 90s. You know what I'm saying? So then I hit them with a couple of that. Or, this artist, had they run. So, okay, I'm gonna hit them with a Lil Wayne set. You know what I'm saying? Back to back to back. Oh, Future, boom. You know what I'm saying? Future. Whatever. You want to make the crowd, you want to take them back to that feeling that they had when the song first came out. You know what I'm saying? And some people forget that because they so hooked on the hits right now.
Right now, oh yeah, you gonna go down with that, man.
So you gotta, So it's like I said, it's really levels to it, man. And some people doing it at a real high level. You know what I'm saying? I respect it. And some cats, like I said, they do it because there's everything that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? So
hey, one thing I always like, because let's say a song is playing, right? And you like your favorite part ain't coming yet. It's probably like a little bit down the line. Like, why do I guess from my insight, just so I know, like a lot of DJs don't play the whole song, right? You guys cut it off. I don't know what the mark is. Like, how do you decide that?
Every song has like a format. It's kind of got like a format, So you got you got the chorus, you got the intro, you got the you got the hook, you got the whatever it is, right? Every song, but most songs, once you, like I said, it's really about understanding music. If you understand music and the beats per minute, the all the super technical terms that I learned when I was in school, but I've not, like I said, this is not a lesson. So I'm not gonna give a lesson. But
watch out for the book, ebook coming out. We got an ebook coming out.
Hey, buy my course. It's gonna be
$5.99. Tell your friend about it. Why not?
But once you, like I said, when you understand it, okay, most people know a certain part of the song, right? So certain songs, hey, let it ride. You know what I'm saying? For example, Dreams and Nightmares, or Uzi Just Wanna Rock. Like you gotta let it ride. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole song is doing what it's supposed to do. Some spots, some people be shocked. Some motherfuckers don't even know the second verse of the song. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why am I playing it? And then it's like, like I said, it's really feeling the vibe. It's really watching the crowd. Okay, they not moving as much as they was. You got to keep that energy up. So like, in the beginning of the night, you can get away with, playing songs a little bit longer. Me, I try to keep it in that 30 to 45 second range. And like I said, the shorter, the quicker you are with it, the quicker with your mixes, the more songs you can get into it, the better the vibe. You know what I'm saying? But it's really, it's really subjective. It's really, up to each DJ. So, sometimes, I mess up. Sometimes I mess up. I'll be like, because I don't, like I said, I'm going off off the top. I'm going off of what I know. So you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, sometimes I cut the second verse, like, oh, damn, why you cut it off? That's part. I'm like,
man, that was Drake part.
Oh yeah, you missed it. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes you play the song and it like you said, like it'd be like, hey, let Drake verse ride. I'm like, oh okay, dang, I forgot his verse was he had the last verse on the song, so you letting it go. So. Like I said, there's technical things with it, man. Cue points, when you set it up, there's a whole preparation. It's a whole preparation that goes into it. So, and like I say, you take that from the crowd. Like me, I listen to what the people say. I listen to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shoot, okay, next time I'll make sure. So then when I do it, you do it. You got to make the adjustments. Every night is an adjustment. You never gonna have the same night twice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay. So I want to be a DJ now. What is the first equipment I gotta buy? Like in podcasting, you're probably gonna look at mics, cameras, you know, the little recorder thing. So it's like, what do you buy as a DJ? Like, what do you go get?
Look, so I mean, like I said, it's levels. So it's really about there's cheaper boards because like DJing is probably one of the most expensive. I don't like to use hobby because it's not a hobby to me. It's more like a career.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But for the sake of educational purposes, I will refer to it as that. So, DJing is one of the most expensive hobbies, man. So, I would recommend anybody getting into it. You start off with like so you got these mixer boards, right? And
the ones you go for guys like me, the wicked,
the wicked, right? So, but it's like there's different levels to it. There's different levels to it. There's certain. I like those because it kind of teaches you the mapping. Yeah. Because a lot of the mixers are built the same way, so it's like even when you decide to upgrade, it's like, oh, this ain't too different from
the other one.
You know what I'm saying? So they're all the same. So like you could literally, that's why like some DJs that can come in, if they're skilled enough, they could just jump on to whatever you're using and just do it because lots of the mapping, the way that it looks is the same. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So so you want to get a mixer. You want to get the cords, obviously. If you can invest in a small speaker, you definitely want to do that. And I would say the most expensive thing, because there's no point in to keep buying laptops. Just get yourself a MacBook.
A MacBook. I'm gonna give away a MacBook. I'm playing.
I'm saying if you're gonna give it away, then I'll definitely definitely just invest in that. That'll probably be the most expensive investment at the beginning. Yeah. Get yourself a MacBook, and then that's where you're really building your library because it's that the laptop is your life. That's the lifeblood of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them old school DJs that got records and y'all not finna kill me. You don't use sticks and whatever. So, look, I use a Mac. Whatever.
You're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Hey, this is just out of the blue. I don't know. You said something that just triggered it. I was like, hold on. It's like, remember when quarantine was, I guess quarantine was happening and a lot of people were doing like the versus battle and people were DJing. Like, what'd you think about that when the people were DJing like live because you couldn't do it in the club?
Yeah. My honest opinion.
Yeah.
Kill me for it if you want. I thought it was stupid. I'm like, because I understood
what they were
what it was for.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm not gonna pretend
that
I'm in the club on IG Live. I'ma just make a mix, put it on YouTube, press play, we know it's you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it did good for branding, keeping relevancy for some people. So like I said, I don't completely knock it. But for me, I was outside. So we was doing underground parties. We was doing that's kind of where I even like in this city, that's where I kind of elevated my name. Because like I'll probably go on a limb and say I probably was the only one working. Because it was like one party that we had and it was in like a warehouse and everybody knew about it. And we just doing that. I was me and a couple other, cats or whatever. And, we was doing that. That was the only party I knew of. But like, it was, So I was outside, but
yeah,
when I see it, I was like, bro, I'm not DJing on IG Live, bro. I'm
not the IG Live.
Yeah, bro, I'm not.
I like the
that.
button if you like that mix. Come on, man, press the heart button.
Like I said, to each his own. I tuned in to some. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, okay, yeah, no, but it's not like I was sitting there like, hey, you know,
you wasn't dancing.
I was looking at my phone, like, oh yeah, all right, you kill it.
Nah, it's
cool.
kind of cool. Yeah,
just make a mix, bro.
I get what you get. That. Hey, so you know, like usually for jobs, you know, like let's say like you're looking for jobs, right? As a DJ, like how do you find jobs? Like, hey,
it's all about who you know.
Who you know?
It's all about who you know, man. You know, that was one of the first things. Kind of like, cause you know, I kind of get quick like background, like so once I'm a vet, so once I got out the military, I came to Minneapolis to kind of like regroup and things like that, just kind of, you know, see what's next, and wanted to get into, you know, my passion and things like that. So I picked it up and I'm like, okay, well, dang, you know, how do I get into the big clubs? How do I get into the popping clubs, things like that? And you know, one of the things that I find, and that's the advice I give anybody, like, you have to be seen when it comes to being outside, like, you know, and that's a fairly new term, you know what I'm saying? I think that's let me say that's a pandemic word, that outside.
Outside.
Like, yeah, like, you know, it's, you have to actually be on the scene.
Yeah.
Like, you not, you know, I've see things saying, oh yeah, you know, send, you know, promoters and venues your mixes, and then if they like it, they're gonna call you.
Don't worry. Not no more.
You know what I'm saying? Like it maybe back in the day, but like, you know, whatever. But like it's no. If you not, the number one thing I say is you got to be a customer first, right? You know, patronize the business. Go there. Waiting them long lines. You know what I'm saying? Waiting them long lines. Get in there. My thing I do, like when I moved down to Atlanta, you know, I got on quickly. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, okay, I go there and I go to the DJ. You know, I talk to the DJ and I did the same thing up here. So I talked to the DJ. I'm like, hey, you know, great set. You know what I'm saying? Now they see me. And then, you know, then you have that organic conversation. Yeah. The thing about it is, man, be real. Be real. Be authentic.
Yeah.
Because people gonna spot it. Like I said, I ain't want no handout. I wasn't looking for anything like that. I just needed the opportunity to show what I could do. And like I said, once you seen them, you know, you patronizing their business, you supporting, whatever the case may be, like, hey, yo, come vibe with me real quick. You know what I'm saying? So it was like that.
It was like that.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, in this city, I say there's a couple DJs that really showed me that love, like early on. DJ Ray Mills, DJ Ones, Inferno, and Advance. Those are the four that, like, I would just be showing up. You know, I met Ones and Ray Mills at Union, and yeah, I'll just show up. You know, I didn't know nothing about nothing. I'm sitting there in line, and you know, the relationship just built. You know what I'm saying? And one day it's like, oh, come up and whatever. So it's just like that, you know. Inferno gave me my, you know, my first like real mixer. You know what I'm saying? Where it was just like, well, I bought it from him, but you know what I'm saying?
Inferno, come on, man.
Yeah, man. I bought it from him, but yeah, but that really like took things to the next level. So it's like now I'm a professional. You know what I'm saying? So. But like I said, now when you rubbing shoulders with people, then people see who you rubbing shoulders with. You know what I'm saying? Then now you in it, and it just takes off like that. So
man, that's crazy. You know one thing that you talking about long lines. These guys used to have last summer. Well, I believe it was last summer or the summer before. Breakfast Bar used to have the longest line. Look, they open at 5. If you're not in line, if you don't got a section, let me say that. If you don't got a section and you're not in line at 4:00, yeah, you're not getting in, buddy.
It wasn't always like that. It wasn't always like that. I won't hold you. It wasn't always like that, man.
But that was crazy.
Bro.
That was legit. We're like, bro, what is going on?
When I say Breakfast Bar, like, and the credit's not all to me, man. Like, the whole team, at Breakfast, the whole staff just really built that from the ground up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Mark Will.
Mark.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm talking about, people don't know, like, we had the little makeshift tent outside, you know, before what you see now.
Yeah.
And man, I'm talking about really, you know, as a DJ, be prepared for them humble nights, man. You're gonna have them humble nights. You gonna think you nice. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna be nice.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's a lot of other things that come into it. You know what I'm saying? Branding yourself. Well, especially in this city, because this city, every city operates differently.
Yeah.
Here is not a promoter driven city. So, you know, so the DJs gotta be popular, because it's here, it's real small. Yeah, it's small. So it's like the DJ gotta be popping. That's how people really see and they gauge whatever, or like the venue maybe.
Yeah.
But like, it's really like the DJ, okay, where this DJ gonna be at? Okay, they gonna have a good night.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this DJ, you know what I'm saying? But like, like in
That's
Atlanta, it's so oversaturated. There's a lot of cats out there, and there's a lot of lounges, a lot more venues, a lot of everything. So it's really promoter driven.
Yeah.
So you know, when you a promoter out there, you really know how to get that crowd to that venue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not really up to the DJ, it's just a talent at that point. But one thing that I learned about living here, and I think that kind of gives me, you know, a little bit more insight, a little bit, I don't want to say advantage, but it gives me, you know, a little bit better business sense on how things work, is that here you got to wear all the hats. You do. You got to wear all the hats. You got to be the host. You got to be the promoter. You got to be the flyer maker.
Yeah.
You got to be the social media manager.
Yeah.
You got to be, you know, the cameraman, the you know, the cook, the you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to do everything.
Get back to the set. What you cooking?
Man, look, I'm trying to tell you. So it's definitely different up here, and like I said, definitely up here really built me to hit up different cities, just kind of seeing like how everything works. You know what I'm saying?
Stuff,
so yeah.
So before I get into the other aspect of things, okay, and right now, right, you got an African crowd, right? Give me the top. I'll go with 3 songs that you're like, you know what? The nostalgic, not like the newer one, not like, but like you're like the old school where you're like, hey, I played this. They're going to get to dance and everybody's going to be happy. What you got?
Boy.
I know one in my head. I know you got to play it if you know exactly.
Nostalgic. So you got to play Carolina. You got to play Carolina.
Wilo Lagumbo, right?
Yeah, man. You got to play a Wilo. You play a Wilo.
No. Yeah.
If you're African, you grew up on a Wilo, so you know it. And then, boy, man, how far back? How far
you
back
can
do
go
I
as far as back, but the national African anthem, you gotta say it.
I mean, I don't even know how to say it right. Premier Gao.
Yes.
Yeah, Magic System.
That is my song, man.
Yeah,
I love that song. That's my song.
Once that drop hits.
Dun. It's over with. That's over with.
Done deal,
it's
bro.
Over with. Yeah.
Done deal, bro. I remember I was in Germany. I was in Germany and I heard and it came on. I was just like, yeah, bro. What?
Wow.
Yeah, bro. I was in Germany and we was on assignment out there and went to one of the clubs and was it not Mannheim? Oh my gosh, what was the city? Anyway, went to one of the clubs and real dubstep, whatever. Then all of a sudden, doom. I was like, I know they not playing. They were playing. I'm like, yo, okay, all right, I'm like, yeah. So, but yeah, that is definitely the anthem.
That's it. I was gonna walk out if you didn't say it.
Bro, look,
I was gonna
come on, man.
I
do this for a living. I do this.
Nah, that's dope, man.
I do this.
Hey, I ain't even gonna say anymore.
I do this.
Now to switch it up a little bit. When you are a DJ, right? You are in the nightlife, right?
For sure.
And there are things that come with it that some people probably don't realize sometimes, because some of the people, they just go have fun. Some people leave, right?
Yep.
But they don't know that sometimes there is dangers to at that nightlife, whether it's alcohol being involved or what other everything is going on.
Yeah.
I've seen, I think a while back ago, before that, you're leaving, or you're putting equipments in your car, and I don't know if it just happened right there, or you went back in and see that your car was actually in a line of fire when the equipment's got,
Nah, crazy thing about that situation is was doing a gig, and was doing a gig, and everything was kosher, and yeah, man, it comes with the territory. Sometimes I don't want to. It's not normal.
Yeah.
So I don't want to sit here and act like the dangers of nightlife is normal, because a lot of us we do our best to provide a safe environment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We do our best to provide a safe environment for all the patrons. Me, I'm big on safety for women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just in this city, just had to get one of these clowns off the street. That was abusing women and things like that. So I'm really big on safety.
Yeah.
But these things do happen. As they do anywhere. And so I'm in the venue, and shots ring out, and but I'm inside, so everything's kind of like whatever. So everybody's scrambling or whatever. And at the time, I didn't know my car got hit. So we didn't go outside because we not talking. We didn't want to talk to those guys.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. So actually ended up spending the night in the venue.
Okay.
Because they was outside for
a while.
They was outside for a while, just doing whatever they was doing.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing, so I don't want to say nothing, and I don't want to talk to you guys, and I don't want you guys to act like I know something. So we just spent the night. So we left at like 7 a.m. I go outside, my car's gone. I'm like, what the hell? So, I'm like, I know I parked it here.
Yeah.
My car's gone.
Yeah.
So, I called the towing companies or whatever, and police impounded your car. I'm like, all right, what?
Yeah.
So then I go to the lot, and my car sprayed up bad. It sprayed up bad, boy. It was, man, yeah, they lit that up. So like even my equipment was in the car, stuff like that, and I had like holes in like some of my bags and stuff like that.
Damn, man.
I'm like, so by the grace of God, none of my equipment got hit that night. So but yeah, definitely definitely had to pay that what they call it, the deposit deductible.
Deductible, yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But man, it like I said, sometimes, man, things happen. It's just more of just kind of being aware of where you at. Where you at, what kind of event is it? And then you make that judgment call. Like, okay, can I do this? Or it's better for my mental health to just let it go. All money ain't good money. So
man. Yeah, that's 100%.
All money ain't good money.
I hope they hear that one. So
all money ain't good money.
So now I know there's recently, it's an event that happened, where we're both involved in it, or victims again, as they would say in that situation, where a lot of people just people probably been reaching out trying to figure out what's going on and everything like that. And I kind of want to touch a little bit, obviously, as much as you can and speak on it, and then from there. But like for the people who do not know, recently I think what was that, January 9th? 8th, the morning of the 9th. We were at after spot, just hanging out there, and unfortunately there was a shooting. I guess they would count it as a mass shooting because
it's more than four people.
Four people got shot, and again, unfortunately, both of us were both hit, right? So I got hit in the leg, the thigh, upper thigh, went through it, and then I got fragments on my right thigh, and then from your side, and
I got hit in my abdomen. I got hit in my abdomen, and the bullet's still in me. So and it's gonna be in me for the foreseeable future. Yeah. So unless it finds its way out, man, I'm gonna have trouble going through TSA. So
yeah, same here. So
yeah, man.
With that right there, man, how has that actually impacted your life? Because for me personally, I don't know how my brain makes it where it makes it feel like it didn't happen, and that's how I don't know if it's how I cope with it, but like, how does that impact you?
Same, bro. Like I still like, you know, I still haven't really processed everything. I think I really just started to accept it once kind of everything, you know, once I kind of like, you know, I look at the wounds and, you know, because they had to open me up. Yeah. They had to open me up. I was in bad shape, real bad shape. And then, you know, I finally woke up and I was in a, you know, I'm hooked up to like 4 IVs. I got 2 on my left, 2 on my right. And I could barely breathe. I can't walk. I can't, you know, use the restroom freely.
Yeah.
And so it's just kind of like, even as I'm going through that in the hospital, I still can't believe that I'm there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, dang, like, you know, it's and I ain't saying it, it's because it's not for anybody, but it's like, damn, I'm like, damn, I got shot.
Yeah, right. That's what I
fuck. Like, and then like even with you, like, you know, even when I came out and saw you,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like he's like, yeah, you know, they shot me in my leg. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, Boyle got shot?
Yeah.
Like, nah, bruh. So, you know, just the whole situation, man, it just like, you know, I've had my share of, you know, nightmares, recaps. You know, like I said, by the grace of God, I'm surrounded by my family.
Yeah.
That's really kind of like, really just made everything smooth for me. You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest, like, I'm not even supposed to be in Minneapolis right now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not. Like the day I got here was the day my flight was supposed to leave. I was supposed to go back to Atlanta.
Wow.
Yeah. So like, I only came in town to celebrate my mother and my uncle's birthday. You know what I'm saying? So like, bought the ticket that Friday. It was supposed to be out, you know, Monday morning. And so, you know, just went out, you know, with the family. You know, we left the old people back at the hall,
Yeah.
or whatever. And we're like, hey, you know, let's go enjoy ourselves. And then, yeah, man, not even 30 minutes in, you know. So, it was definitely an event.
Yeah.
But nah, I mean, it's like I said, I've coped with it the best I can. I've explored therapy for it, to, you know, just kind of help with the mental. Like I said, I'm a vet already, so, you know, I kind of already dealt with some things, and then it's like, you know, this compounded on top of it. I was talking to, you know, my psychiatrist, and we just kind of like, you know, just kind of exploring some options to kind of help me deal with things better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
man.
Because I think like we were speaking, you know, off camera, in the African community, you know, sometimes, you know, therapy, and even like me personally, you know, it's looked, I don't know if it's looked down upon, but it's something that we don't acknowledge like that, you know?
Yeah.
We more like, we're just gonna brave through it, right?
Tighten it up,
and,
you know.
Can you speak a little bit on that? You know,
man. I think one of the biggest things, man, especially with our upbringings, man, it's and it really depends on where you come from. Like, speaking kind of from, you know, Liberia specifically, right? Man, I was having this conversation with some of my guys. Understand, like, a lot of us were raised by war babies. You know what I'm saying? When I say war babies, like, there was a civil war going on in Liberia, you know, back in the early 90s. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of our parents fled here, you know, to the States and things like that. So even the things that they've seen that they still to this day probably haven't coped with, you know what I'm saying, is going into the way that they've raised us. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, with that being said, it's like, we've never been a big proponent of mental health. Mental health really, I mean, you know, to my knowledge, only really became a topic of conversation, you know, maybe in the past like 6-7 years. It's not really like I really appreciate this generation, because they really like make it a focal point. You know what I'm saying? Like, really to like, hey, take care of that. You know what I'm saying? But like, bro, going through high school, middle school, you know, talk about mental health. It wasn't a thing. It was just like, tighten up, you know. Or you get the standard, and you'll be okay. You'll be okay. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? It's a classic saying. Let's say, you know, people get shot every day. You know, be
You'll
all
be all
right.
right. Yeah, that's
Be all right.
I
You
think
know what I'm saying?
that's
So
50
it's just
Cent.
kind of like, and even like I said early on when it happened to me, it is that I think that's why I've kind of suppressed it because it's just kind of like, you know, I ain't want nobody to feel, you know, sorry, pity for me, and you know, we raised as Africans, we're very prideful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Very prideful.
Vegetas.
So look here, I'm telling you, they ain't get the reference.
Yeah.
They ain't get it. They ain't get
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But yeah, man, like, you know, we got that real same pride. So,
Yeah. That's
but
crazy.
yeah, man, it's really important to take care of that, man. Like, and
Yeah.
I think like even with us, you know, we started to really get our parents on board. But like I said, I think the younger generation is really in a good space because it's really like a focal point.
Focal
It's really
point
a
for
talk.
them, yeah.
It's really a talking point to make sure you're taking care of your brain. You know, but yeah, man, and our culture is definitely not something. I wish it was something
That's something that
was
we
done
just-
more.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But I think it's
earlier,
just
but
more
now it's
about
getting there, yeah.
it's more about the resources, man. It's about, you know, the continent. You know, it's you know, a lot of the resources that we take for granted here is just not there.
It's
You know
not
what I'm
there.
saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, I was just in Liberia, you know, a year or two ago. You know what I'm saying? I just, like, you know, even that, you know, opened my eyes, just going back home and, you know, talking with my brother and just, you know, going to the hospitals and just seeing, you know,
Difference,
people
man.
in,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
like
man.
people in the stretches just in the hallway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and just, it's like, yo, like,
Right, man.
you know what I'm saying?
We take a lot of things for granted, and
definitely do.
And I agree. That's why I think this generation, even the next one coming up, especially for those people in the diaspora, as they would call it, we're like that bridge, all right?
Absolutely.
Where what we see here, we can take back to our people as knowledge so that they can improve whatever situation they got. You know, even just it could be as little, bro. It doesn't have to be the most magnificent
Magnificent
chain
thing.
in the
Yep,
world,
yep.
right? You start small, and then you're building that bridge because you understand the lifestyle here, and then at home, you know, you're like,
Yep,
okay,
yep,
hey, this is
yep.
what I'm here to do, and then
Yep,
now
yep.
you can have that, you know, that connection.
Yep.
And one thing that was crazy, and I didn't even know it too, because I used to think PTSD is a joke, right? Or like,
Yeah.
bro, come on, man, that passed already,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
it was
yeah.
it was your birthday. It was a Saturday, you know. I was like, "Yo, Kru, man, what's your favorite lunch? what do you want to eat?" He's like, "Ah, man, come on." But you know, I'm like, "Kru,
Yeah.
stop, bro.
Yep.
Tell me what you want to eat." You know what? Give me the steak, the sirloin. I was like, "I got you." So I bring it over. You know, I come and hang out with your family. You know, and all your, you know, the supporting people around you, and they're great people, by the way. And the food that was there. Hey, first of all, we need to run that back. I don't know who cooked everything.
Trying to tell you.
I'm coming back.
All
So, one thing that was crazy, we're both sitting on the couch, you know, and I didn't know this too. Like, and you pointed it out, but I didn't know it until you just said something like that.
Yeah.
Really is real. PTSD. So you got somebody in the family? Was it?
Yep. My sister.
Yeah,
my
his
sister.
sister.
So she was cleaning up after my birthday, and she accidentally popped the balloon, and I instantly shook,
Yeah.
and I'm like, nah. I'm like, you just caught me off guard. Like I wasn't paying attention to you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, I told her, I said, hey, grab another one and pop it. She's like, what? I said, grab another one and pop it.
Yeah.
She's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, like I gotta see something.
Yeah.
So she's like, okay. So she grabbed the balloon. She's like, pop. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. I really got it. Cause I'm like, I'm watching you.
Yeah.
And mind you, I did my little experiment like 3 times. Like I did it like, you know, even as recently as 2 weeks ago. And I'm still like, you know, shook up.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yeah, like, even like, you know, God rest his soul, rest in peace, Mac.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, like, you know, was out for his memorial. I wasn't even fully healed yet. I was like, you know, I gotta go see my brother, celebrate my brother's life.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we go out and I thought I was ready. I
Yeah.
thought I was, you know, because I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm healed up, I'm get back to work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do all this stuff like that. Bro, I couldn't even be around people, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm sitting here, I'm staring off in the corner, I'm fidgeting with my clothes. I'm just like, whatever. I'm just like head on a swivel. I'm looking out on the street because it's a tent, so you know, see-through tent, and I'm just like, you know, on the main road, and I'm just like, yo, like I just don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I know everybody here got me, but I still don't feel comfortable. I still like, You know what I'm saying? Like, I know nothing's going to happen. I know I'm telling myself, like, yo, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Like, look at who I'm with. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. And I just could not calm down, bro.
Yeah.
I couldn't. And I'm just like, yeah, like, it's really, I really needed to take care of myself. You know what I'm saying? Especially if, you know, I want to get back, you know, get back to what I'm doing, get back outside, get back to, you know, whatever normalcy looks like now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
man,
man.
that's crazy. Because when the balloon pop, it was just out of natural reaction. My first take right away. Usually, if I'm just a normal, I would have been, that's a balloon.
Right,
whatever. I don't care. I'm just walking.
Right.
First thing I did, I was just like, hey, whoa.
Yeah.
Then I was like, nah, chill out, bro.
Yeah,
You're
bro.
in the house. There's
bro,
like, there's none,
wild, bro.
there's none that you could do.
It's
and
wild.
that's the one thing you said. Like, how I used to live my life, and usually I still want to go forward doing it. I was a carefree guy.
Yep.
I'm not looking over my shoulder because I'm not in any activity for someone to be looking for me.
A civilian.
Right? I'm a civilian. Yeah, I'm a civilian, baby. Y'all leave me alone. I go 9 to 5.
That's a key word,
I work
civilian.
from home. I'm not part of nothing,
you.
right?
Yeah.
And I was just like, damn. Now I'm overthinking things. Like, okay, the things that I see on TV, like, okay, there's a mass shooting here, there's a shooting here.
Yeah,
now
man.
I'm like, okay, it happened, and now I'm like on alert.
Yep.
Like, why am I on defense on alert? That's the crazy thing. I'm just like,
Target. I couldn't walk through Target. It was like, it was the same thing. Like, and the thing is, like, it's so common. It's so common now. Like, you know, because a lot of things, and the thing I try to dispel with, you know, my family and even some of my friends is like, oh, like, look, it's not my lifestyle that, you know, got me in this situation. Just think about it. What, 2 days ago, Michigan State.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, and one of the students there went to Sandy Hook.
yeah, that's
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's like, you're gonna say, oh,
it's her
why
lifestyle.
she going to,
why
she going to school.
Michigan for,
How could she?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, here they shot up MOA like 2 or 3 times last year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so common because of the availability and the lack of responsibility. You know, so you know, it's just like I said, you just kind of, you know, I think everything happens for a reason, man. Like I said,
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason, man. Like I've you know, God really opened my eyes to a lot of things, to a lot of you know, relationships that I was, you know, that I was watering that I shouldn't have been watering, to relationships that I wasn't watering that I should be watering. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just those things, checking up on, you know, the people that I love. You know what I'm saying? Bro. Like, you know, I had a group of homies. I used to call my sandbox homies, my day ones or whatever. And I'm sitting here like, you know, I really thought like, you know, oh man, like, you know, this situation, maybe it don't reach, like, ain't none of them call me. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, okay, you know, this traumatic situation, I'm hear from homie, oh, see how you doing? Ain't none of them call me. So I'm like, damn, I'm sitting here in my mind like, you know, hey, guys, like, hey, yo, them dead plants. Them dead plants, stop watering that.
Just like my plants back there. I hope.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy, but then it's like there's people like, you know, that really, you know, been trying to get close to me, really trying to know me and love me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I got this barrier up, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I need to be a better friend. I got to call, you know what I'm saying? Let me call them, let me check on them the way that they've been checking on me. Let me love on them the way that they love on me. You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest thing, my biggest takeaway from all of it, man. It's just my relationships with people really seeing things for what they are, really understanding, you know, what people's role is in your life, what's really healthy and you know, making that the forefront. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I don't regret, you know, the situation. I don't fault anybody. I'm not even, funny thing is, through all this, bro, like I even told you, like I'm not even mad, bro. I wasn't even mad that it happened. You know what I'm saying? Because even the circumstances of why it happened, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yo, I wasn't mad about it. It's just like, you know, because of that, like my relationship with my you know what I'm saying? Like my relationships with my younger sister grew. You know what I'm saying? Like I really started to understand her more. You know what I'm saying? And cause you know, I was always big brother. But now it's like, okay, this is who you are as a person. Okay, I really need to pour into you because you moving out here real naive. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, okay, I got to give you the game that I never
yeah,
thought that you needed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, and she really, like, if it weren't for her, man, like, you know, shout out Snotty. If it weren't for her, man, she, you know, she really like helped nurse me, you know, aside from my mother. So, yeah, man, like I said, I'm here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm in this city for a reason, still, you know, making those things happen for a reason. So, yeah, man.
No, that woke up me too. Like I was saying, like I don't usually like my immediate family. You know, this is how my brain works. Like they should know. Like I love them and rock with them. You know, whatever they need, let me. Y'all know. Like, but when this happened, like I'm getting calls. You know, every day from my dad. Hey, how's this? How's your life? Even like to this day, he's always calling. I'm like, hey, enough with the calls, my guy. Like I get it, but you're
man.
It opens up to you guys who is really there for you.
Absolutely.
And that is the most craziest part because I'm usually the distance one away because I'm like, I'm trying to make something happen. So I want kind of like to hear come back with a big bag. And I'm like, Dad, you don't got to work no more. It took me this many long, but you don't got to do it. But it's not, even though that's cool, that's not even the most important part. You know, it's just like you being there with your family. It's something I took for granted, you know?
Absolutely.
I took definitely for granted. And they're an hour and 30 minutes away.
Man.
I've been back in 8, 9, 10 months. It's like, bro, you live an hour and 30 minutes away.
For sure.
I'm like, I hate Austin. I'm not coming back. So, but like you said, you know, get the smart people, which I'm glad you have that mindset. That's why I told you, like, I rock with that so heavy. It's like, you see the bigger picture. Like, what is God trying to tell me? Where does this mean? Because some people, bro, it's scary. They'll be stuck and they're like, they'll probably still be, hey man, So it's like, I'm glad you have that mindset where you see the bigger picture. Yeah. Because that's how God like definitely is talking to you. So that's dope, man.
For sure.
And I hate to say it, but like I watch the Boondocks a lot. And there's a character named Uncle Ruckus, right? He's I guess his real story is I guess he was born white, but then he got re-Vinilago or reverse Vinilago where he started getting dark, and he's always dissing on like you know black people. He's always a stereotypical black guy. Like look at those black guys, they can't get along with each other. Like they're about to steal something. There's always something funny that he's throwing out there that is before like not okay. I hope people don't take this the wrong way, but I kind of understand a little bit of the mindset because I feel like we're our worst own enemy. You know, we take. I don't know if we take things too far sometimes, where some of that could be stopped with a conversation or with some sort of conflict resolution, you know, or something. I think we take things. I think personally sometimes. Yeah.
I would give you a little pushback on that, man, because you know, obviously Ruckus is a caricature of you know an extreme.
Yeah, extreme.
You know, extreme, but nah, man, like you know it's. Although, we, you know, because we're in our community, so we understand our community, we can speak on our community in certain ways. But I do think that there's been, you know, we only see things because we're there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So for other communities, I'm sure they have their disputes, their arguments, that you know what I'm saying, and things like that. But the thing is, we love to we don't focus on that. You know what I'm saying? I think we are just human. We all gonna have our conflicts. You know, we all want our communities to do better and things like that. But it's not to say that, oh, you know, we're our own worst enemy or whatever the case may be. Like, we going through it like anybody else is going through it, like any other community is going through it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know the statistics, so I ain't gonna be speaking.
Yeah, I'm not the statistic guy either.
I'm not gonna say, hey, you know, these guys in the suburban areas are like, we don't. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, you know, I try to always look at the positive of our communities, especially, you know, when we have the platforms that we do and really highlight those, because there's communities that don't understand us just like we don't understand them. But the thing is, when we see those communities, we're always looking at, you know, the best in them. Like, man, you know, the Latinos stick together. Yeah. Bro, we stick together too. You know what I'm saying? Like let's not, you know, demean ourselves because of we want to look outside. You know what I'm saying? There's beautiful things that we have within, you know what I'm saying, that I like to focus on. So yeah, we do have some ruckuses, you know what I'm saying, but like they're few and far between, man. They're few and far between. So yeah, that's the only little pushback. I'm not saying that you're wrong.
No, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But
I
it's
get
just
it.
like,
That's
like
I like that.
Yeah,
because
they
it's not supposed to be always like it's supposed conversation.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
that's exactly what I want right there to
sure.
understand exactly where you come from, where I'm coming from, just to put it together.
I get,
and
I
actually
definitely get what you're coming from. Like I said, I just,
so,
you know, but
no, I like that.
we're beautiful. We're beautiful too. You know what I'm saying? And we have, you know, so many admirable qualities. You know what I'm saying, as a culture and things like that. And it's Black History Month.
Black History Month, yeah. Hey, what are you funny? Oh my God, that's crazy. You told us before, you know, when you came here, like today, you know, you got the green light and everything is good now. So how was, you know, the recovery process? You know, everything.
Man, it's going good now, man. I'm healed up. Like I said, I got my war wounds. You know what I'm saying, and that's about it. But as far as like kind of getting back to things physically, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It's just more that mental aspect. You know what I'm saying? It's really that mental aspect of kind of, you know, getting back to where I once was. You know what I'm saying? So that's my focus right now. Obviously I'm start getting back into the gym and things like that. You know, my appetite's back where it needs to be.
Steaks and shrimp.
Man, I dodged but didn't dodge a bullet. So you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm just grateful, happy, blessed, man, that you know, the human body's an amazing thing, man, the way it recovers.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
But one important thing, I mean, I'm gonna have an episode on this, but just everybody, I don't care who it is, man, please get insurance.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
I don't know how to describe it. So I just got my bill.
GoFundMe is not life insurance, people. I am not a licensed life insurance agent, although I have taken classes. But GoFundMe is not life insurance. Take care of your people. Take advantage of that wealth, because that's how these people that are outside of a community take care of their communities. With the life insurance, things like that. It is not a scam. It is not something that you know, people put you on so that they can off you and get millions of dollars. It's like, look, you don't want your people, you know, struggling and having to worry about how they're gonna take care of you. If that time comes sooner than expected. Take care of people, change your mindset on the purpose of that. You know what I'm saying? It's cheap. It's cheaper when you're young and you're healthy. Get a policy. However, you gotta get the policy, understand it, and take care of your families, man. Take care of your families. GoFundMe, once again, is not life insurance. I like GoFundMe. It's great that the community comes together and pours into you. But do not rely. Do not rely on GoFundMe, bro. That's just burial. That's just burial money. You know what I'm saying? Life insurance is going to take care of. It's going to supplement, you know, that income. Is going to, you know, do other things. So, and also, anyway,
get also life insurance and health insurance, and health insurance. And that's I'm telling people, like, I got a bill now from the hospital that came the other day. And I'm looking at it like, oh, but when they broke it down, what I would have been paying if I didn't have health insurance, it would have been something ridiculous, where I understand now why when I watch TV, there was people always talking about health insurance, how is this and that. So, hey, please, whatever you do, get health and life insurance ASAP. Now, we're going to move forward from there. This is like one of the last things. I guess, like, do you have any takeaways that people should take from that segment quickly?
I think we covered most of it. Yeah, we covered most of it.
Okay, now, moving forward, right? Next, you know, obviously you want to get back into DJing and making sure, you know, that people are having a good time and, you know, playing good music, you know, instead of me in the club putting my phone like, DJ, oh boy, in the building. Dude got the same 10 songs every time. So, how are you moving forward, and what is the process of that? Like, you know, like, when do you see yourself going back to DJing? Man,
like I said, I'm just listening to myself, listening to my body, man, and you know, I'm gonna take my time when it comes to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll reach out to, you know, whoever I need to reach out to see, you know, how a gig goes. But I'm gonna take it slow, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it slow. The talent ain't go nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm still him. I'm gonna talk that talk.
Talk. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, man. But now I'm gonna make sure that everything makes sense. I'll make sure I get back when everything makes sense. You know, on this journey, just making sure that, you know. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
man. That's
From this episode thus far, how could they get? I guess we're not yet, but is there contact information or you know your IG or something?
Man, yeah, right now, man, I am DJ Kru. I
put it right there in
am
the bottom.
DJ Kru.
Yeah.
You know, on IG, Snapchat, that's basically my main forms right now. But yeah, just tap in anytime, man. I'm not hiding.
So,
you know what I'm saying? So
I want to thank you guys for coming. First of all, I want to thank you for coming on the show today.
For sure.
You know, you've been
Always.
very instrumental. You know, I know we don't know each other for that long time, but I know when you see good character, you know, like me, I connect with people right away, you know.
Look,
and anybody with good character and has their morale, you know,
Yeah,
whatever all them words you want to put together is, you know,
yeah.
I rock with. I don't care if I know you today or I know you for 30
Look,
years.
man,
It
there's
don't
people,
matter.
there's people that have treated me better in 6 months than the people that I've known for almost 2 decades. So it's just like I said before, like you want to love on the people that love on you.
So I appreciate you for coming out this way. Make sure y'all hit him up. You know, he's gonna have his. You know, we're gonna put it down there. So I appreciate you guys watching, and you guys have a good one. And y'all remember what Kru? I hope y'all remember what Kru means, man. Because appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
First of all, he's the first one with hookah in the house. I hope y'all seen that.
First episode. I don't know. I just asked for it.
I'll see you guys later, man. Peace out. Yeah.